How's it going, guys? My name's NoWildy and welcome to my 1 to 99 cooking guide for Oldschool Runescape. I'll be going over the fastest methods and the AFK methods that will help you reach 99. Before we start, I'd just like to thank my subscribers who have given a small channel a chance. I'm now over halfway to 100 subscribers, so thank you very much for that, and I do appreciate it massively. So I've got a couple of tips which will really help the XP per hour that you can get. So those are the cooking gauntlets. These are obtained after the completion of the family crest. You can pick these up after the quest by speaking to Deminthus, whose house is in the southeast of Varrock. By wearing the gauntlets, you're reducing the burn rate on lobsters, swordfish, monkfish, shark and anglerfish, meaning you'll get higher XP rates and GP gains. The second tip is to use the Hosidius kitchen. This will give you a 5% reduction on burn rates, or 10% if you've got the diary finished. So I've outlined a few of the best places to cook. These have been chosen based on the convenience, how close they are to the bank, and also the perks that can be given by using these places. So firstly, as I mentioned before, the best place is the Hosidius kitchen by far. It's close to the bank. There are two ranges there rather than a fire, meaning you can cook pies, stews, etc. And its perk is the 5% reduction on burning, or 10% if you have the current diary completed. Next up is the Myths Guild. This does require the completion of Dragon Slayer 2, but it is right next to the bank and it has a stove. If you don't have the requirements for the Hosidius kitchen or the Myths Guild, then you can use the Rogue's Den. This has absolutely no requirements, it's right next to the bank, but it does only have a fire. I've left others out, such as the Tazarven and the Cooking Guild. These are also good places to cook, but I won't be recommending them for this guide. There's various quests that will give you XP in cooking, which can save you a lot of time and money. It's recommended to complete these just for the XP. If you've got the requirements, you might as well. So we're going to start by getting to level 35 to unlock both routes that the guide will be explaining. So by completing the Cook's Assistant, you'll automatically gain level 4. I'll leave a link to the guide for this quest if you really need it in the description. From level 4 to level 12, you want to complete Gertrude's Cat. Again, another quest, but it's well worth doing for the quick XP, and there'll be a link to this guide in the description as well. From level 12 to level 15, you'll be doing herring. You'll need to cook 17 herring, which will make around a 2.5k loss, but it will only take 5 minutes. Alternatively, if you really hate questing, you can do shrimp and anchovies to level 15. From level 15 to 25, you want to be cooking trout. This requires 78 trout to be cooked, which will make a loss of 2k. If you do this for an hour, you can expect to make 85,000 XP an hour, but it'll only take you around 5 minutes to get from 15 to 25. From level 25 to 35, you want to be cooking salmon. This will require 182 salmon to be cooked. You should break even depending on the grand exchange prices at the time you do it. You can expect to get 100 to 110k XP an hour, but again it will only take 5 minutes to get from level 25 to 35. So firstly, I'll go over the fast route. This route is extremely click intensive, but it does give the highest XP rates. So the first method is 1 tick Karambwan. You'll need to cook 68,485 Karambwan to reach level 99. That is a lot of clicking, but you can expect to profit around 10 million GP and get XP rates upwards of 800,000 XP per hour. It'll take approximately 12 hours to reach level 99 from level 35. If you don't feel like losing your wrist, you can do jugs of wine, which is semi-AFK but very expensive. You'll need to do 65,061 jugs of wine to reach level 99. You'll lose around 7.5 mil, but you'll get XP rates of around 450 to 480,000 XP per hour. This method will take approximately 25 hours. So now we've covered the fast route, we'll move on to the AFK route. This route will give average XP rates, but it'll save you from getting carpal tunnel syndrome, so it's highly recommended. From level 35 to 50, you want to be cooking tuna. This requires 790 tuna, you'll make a small profit of around 1k, and you can expect rates of 120k per hour, taking only 40 minutes. From level 50 to level 75, you want to do lobsters. This requires 9,243 lobsters at a loss of 270k. You'll get XP rates of around 140 to 150k an hour, and it'll take around 8 hours to get to level 75. From level 75 to level 80 you want to cook swordfish. This requires 5,541 swordfish and you'll lose about 50k, but you'll get XP rates of 170 to 180k per hour. You can expect this to take around 4.5 hours. From level 80 to 99 you can do shark. This requires a massive 52,612 shark to be cooked, and you'll profit around 6 million GP. XP rates soar at around 250,000 XP an hour, and it'll take around 31 hours to reach level 99. Alternatively, you can do anglerfish at level 84. This will require 43,840 to be cooked, and you'll profit around 5 mil. This will give 300,000 XP an hour and take around 31 hours, depending on the amount you burn at the start. That's been my 1 to 99 cooking guide. I hope it's helped you out, and if it has, if you could hit the like button and subscribe, that would help me out a lot. If you know any better methods that may help people out, let them know in the comment section below. Thanks again, and I'll see you next time.